Episode 72 of Skibidi Toilet is finally out, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but Jimmy actually wants to put up a fight with the Astro toilet.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone?
Also, did you know what that model of this sword actually looks like? Or the reference Dafuq used for this character? Yeah, I know you silly Willy. Already know all of that. However, there are some hidden secrets and details you might have definitely missed, because I have to strain my eyes to notice them. Like, why are there now 2 crates instead of 1? Where is the Michael Jackson toilet? Because I am definitely sure we heard that guy's voice. Also, did you see that hidden subscribe button? Yeah, I'm talking about the one on your screens. Hit that button as hard as you can if you haven't already. And also, one thing. Why the heck is this guy in a pooping position? The episode begins from the last part of the 70th episode, where we saw the death of Plungerman. But it seems we weren't the only ones watching, and we are now shown some type of cameraman in a robotic suit. Yeah, it is none other than the mechanical scientist cameraman from episode 54, and it seems he has been watching the plunger cameraman for a long time. However, this begs the question, what would this guy be seeing when the plungerman's recording gets interrupted by the secret agent? Because really, it would be kind of fishy for Plungerman to just stop recording and then come back in a completely different scene. Anyways, that's not the main topic, so I wouldn't really want to go deep into it. Anyways, we can actually see that our POV's number is Camera Scientist 11337. And we can also notice from his reaction that he is mad due to the fact that Plungerman is a really close friend of his. But bro actually isn't aware of all the smoochy things Plunger has been doing with the Dark Speaker Man. Anyways, forget I said anything like that. He then gets attacked by a Skibidi policeman, but all the attacks didn't affect him. Or rather, it didn't even hit. However, he shoots back, but the same happens because the flying Skibidi blocked it with his shield. And trust me when I say this isn't the only shield blocking scenes we would see, because it seems Dafuq just decided to add a little defensive upgrades to some characters. Anyways, our POV then gets attacked by a hybrid Skibidi, and we have probably seen this version in the 69th episode. However, the mecha cameraman punches, and then uses his lasers again to finish off this mutant. Also, it is worth mentioning that this red laser beam is very similar to the one the Rambo cameraman uses, if not completely the same. He continues to kill these mutants with the blasts, and then he stabs the one coming too close and proceeds to shoot him. He continues this range attack, and oh my gosh, is that the head of the Skibidi controlling this body? And also, this guy is dashing at us. There are flying mutants with similar rocket launchers, and also this one has similar blasters like the Astro toilets. It seems the Skibidi scientist even tried to copy the Astro toilet's model of technology. Also, these same types of mutant which we've been seeing recently. However, none of these guys wouldn't make it, and so as our cameraman, as we then see the Skibidi SWAT Dafuq shared with us in the leaks of this episode. And oh boy, this was just so cool. Mecha tries to destroy him with his plasma shots, but he uses his shield to block it. He then destroys some parts of our POV technology with the help of his sickle, and who at this point doesn't know it's the same type that Death in the movie Puss in Boots uses. And he tried to attack again, but then someone, or should I say something, came to his rescue. And also, in this panel, you can see the torn off pieces of Mecha's part, which are his hand and his cannon. And when we look to see who came to aid us, we see none other than the upgraded version Camera Strider. And it seems Dafuq removed something here that is very important and powerful as well. He actually removed the shooting ding-dong and just replaced it with a much powerful blaster on top of it. This guy easily destroys the Skibidi SWAT, at least almost. Also, just look at the quality of these shots. They are very bright, just like the one Titan cameraman used in the first part of episode 70. Our man dafuqboom is surely improving in his quality every time. But then our new Strider gets attacked by this Skibidi. This guy's reference is clearly from the game called Left 4 Dead, and the similarities are undeniable. And oh man, doesn't this big gun in the middle of this guy ring a bell? I really thought Dafuq would stop the Seuss details, but I guess it's kind of fitting since he is a big man, if you catch what I mean. Anyways, the blasts of the Strider did absolutely nothing to this guy, but he actually destroys the Strider. Or so we thought, because what happens next was just epic, as the Strider charges up a really massive energy blast and shoots at the man, and it just one-shots him easy. And it's also worth mentioning that dafuq now added 2 meme sound effects, and it made us catch the vibe even more. Then we show appreciation for the huge help this guy has given us. Just imagine what could have happened to the mecha cameraman if we weren't aided. In any case, we then proceed to move forward. And it's really funny as we threw a grenade toilet paper at a Skibidi, and it dies instantly. We then pick up the death sickle and wanted to end this guy's life with his own weapon. But isn't it kind of strange that this guy's toilet is blue? We've seen white, black, and now we get to see blue toilets. It's really funny, I'm just saying. However, what's not funny is the fact that this guy smiles, and we then get attacked by another wave of Skibidi mutants, or rather G-Man himself. Oh boy, I just couldn't stop laughing when I saw Jimmy come to the battlefield, like he could actually solo everyone here.
Take it, Krunk. Feel the power.
Oh, I can feel it.
And maybe that might actually be correct, since he took the blasters of our camera strider like it was nothing. And even the charged up energy was then deflected by Jimmy's energy shield. I just have 0 words to say about this one. And then we saw the troop of Skibidi that was carrying the crate from earlier. And now we can notice that it's just not 1, but 2 crates. And I can only wonder what's inside both of them. I know dafuq said it was the unfinished project of the scientist, but what project could it actually be? Anyways, G-Man then starts talking with the Skibidi welder. But unfortunately, the poor guy stumbles into someone unexpected. It's the Astro toilet from episode 70. And just look how huge this guy has become. And I am 100% sure that dafuq increased the size of this guy, since he is much larger than the way he was when he first appeared on the show. And then he said to Jimmy, "You know the penalty of treason, Commander. No one escapes justice." And I am just mind blown that G-Man was a commander amongst the ranks of the Skibidi toilets. Yeah, I know he has been their boss for a long time, but whatever. However, the next scene is the most legendary of all. And I honestly had to clean my eyes and watch this frame again and again. Jimmy wants to battle the Astro toilet. I mean, what does this guy want? A death wish or something? I mean, this guy just battled our Titans, and G-Man actually ran away from the TV Titan. Well, I don't know what to say, but good luck in the 73rd episode, Jimmy, because you'll need it. And you might be wondering, why did I say 73rd episode? Well, honestly, since dafuq said he's really hyped up for episode 73 and not 72, I think it's safe to say that we would just see how the squad of agents clears and evacuates the bunker, and the legendary battle would be in episode 73. Or I might be wrong. And in the part 2 of this episode, Jimmy would notice that this is one-sided and would run away. Okay, just kidding. We might get to see this showdown. And since I don't want to be biased, I recently asked you guys who would win. And hey, it seems that Astro Toilet is actually winning. Honestly, I just can't wait. But for now, Jimmy, you got any last words?
Subscribe.